Now then, good people. So minus a day, it is the 3rd week into 2024, January. I'm on my first outing of the year. Got to go stock up on some paints, flying to Nottingham. Then a little town just outside of Nottingham called Bingham, where I've located 3 spots, 3 abandoned buildings. So we've got quite the night in. Logistically speaking, it's a bit of a difficult one, a couple of miles out from the station, so I'm going to be roaming around in the middle of nowhere in the dark, but hopefully we'll be able to get some nice paintings done for you today. Right, so I made an announcement on the gram the other day that I was to give whoever fucking noticed me next the weed in my pocket. Well, that was a fucking lie. I gave him a gram, but I'm just letting people know it's been collected. Don't be running fucking down the road after me if you see me trying to get that sweet, you know what I mean, the winnings or whatever, the claim. It's gone. It's been smoked already. Smoked up, mate. Cheers, bro, that's a wrap. Thank you. So I've made it to Bingham town. A couple of people I spoke to on the way over here told me that there ain't a great deal over there, but I've had a bit of intel off a good pal of mine, and he's told me about 3 absolutely mega spots, all within a couple of miles of each other, down one strip of road. So starting off, we have a burnt out petrol station, and that's what I brought it up for. I said I'm going to need to paint that. And then he said, well, there's another 2 locations just down this road. He pointed me to one. He said that is a abandoned horse stable with about 20 stables, and then about 500 metres over the field is a farmhouse that his mate used to live at and his dad used to rent the land on, that's set for demolition and development. So an old entire farm complex that's ready for painting. So with a little bit of fucking leg power and a little bit of time, we'll be at a very, very nice spot. The only thing that'll let us down is my fucking shoddy iPhone. Right, so we have the first twist of the night then. I'm in the arsehole end of nowhere, located about 20 minutes drive out of Nottingham. Unfortunately, I can't drive, but I do wish there was a nice footpath to graze down on the way there. That would made things slightly better, but I suppose it can only get better from here really. So I just stopped at this little gate here to drain the tank, so to speak. There's some weird noises are coming out of that bush, let me tell you that. It feels like some Stranger Things kind of business right now. But I believe right there, that's the 46, so I'm on track to go where I need to go. I need to be back in town for 9 o'clock to get a train home. The time is now just before 6, so I've got 3 hours. I can walk for another hour and a half. If I've not clocked it there in an hour and a half, I need to head back. A little less than an hour and a half. I can walk for about an hour 20 minutes, so yeah, about 20 past I'm gonna have to be swinging back. But yeah, no danger. Like I said, I'm busted loaded. I'll show you the paint when we get a bit further down the road. But let's go, boys, let's fucking go. Shout out Frank, which is the dude who claimed the 15th fan 10 bag. Shout out that guy. I'm fucking kind of lost. I'm hoping that the spot I'm trying to find is down this way, but it also could be this way. I did get directions off my stubby legged friend, but I have forgot what he said, so I'm just going to try this way and hope for the best. What am I on? 41%, and this phone, as soon as it gets to 30, consider it pretty much done, and I need this phone to fucking be able to film my graffiti work. Little update for you in the dark. I am massively off track. I've just asked some guy in his driveway about this Londis garage that I'm looking for. I mean, I think Colton Butler or something like that. He had no idea what I was on about. He says, carry on down to the village. There's a pub there. Someone will be able to tell you what you need. So I says, alright, how far away? It says 1/4 of a mile. So we're doing that now. I think I'm already on the limits of missing my last train home. So it's going to be a long one tonight. But we are going to do some painting, hopefully very soon, because this paint is really heavy and I'm sick of carrying it. Right, Oh, so I got a bit of intel off the locals from the pub. They said, someone told me 5 minutes down the lane, and that was 20 minutes ago. It's 15 minutes up the lane, but be careful, someone has been killed on this lane. I'm like, oh, fucking great. So the geezer who told me about this spot sold it to me. Oh, you'll be able to walk here from Bingham, piece of piss. It's been an absolute mission. I've been walking for 2.5 hours. Well, like coming from the back hole end of arsehole nowhere, I'm starting to get stressed, and I've seen somewhere that I've recognised. So I believe where I'm trying to go is just over the next roundabout. My boss told me, yeah, this is walking distance from Bingham. Is it fuck walking distance from Bingham? That motherfucker has tried to get me killed on the lanes. Absolutely outrageous. It's just round this corner, I believe it is, but fucking... yeah, you can walk there from Bingham. Yeah, it's been 3 hours, you cunt. But let me tell you, the sleepy Pakistani petrol station was not in walking distance of Bingham. It was 3 hours walk away from the bastard place. There's another couple of spots up that way. The only thing that's stopping me is the fact that my phone's going to die and I will not have torchlight to film me fucking shit. But I'm going to paint that wall there and we'll see how we go. So I'm just sat smoking a little bogey outside of this petrol station. So this used to be the main A road going back towards Lincoln and Nottingham, but then they built this road up here, so this garage became obsolete. So then it was set on fire, God knows when, set on fire, but because it wasn't deemed worthy of repairing, because it was no longer on the main road, they now have a little container around the corner, and that is where you go to get your petrol and your beers or whatever, or what have you. But I'm going to smoke this bogey right here, get a piece done, and then hopefully make it back towards the train station before the last train home, and don't get stranded in the middle of arsehole nowhere, England. I am feeling quite optimistic about this spot though, because like I said, it's no longer the main A road, and not a single car has passed me by since the time I've been sat down here, rolled a terry and smoked a third of it. I did also sit on this little, whatever you call it, leg for the fucking Harris fencing, and I got a bit of a wet arse, so I rustled it up a bit and the water came up, and now I've got a real cold left cheek. But it's not ruining the night, you know. We're still having a real good time, real good time. And because I'm absolutely sick to the death of the police getting big winds on me, taking my shit, I'm just gonna hide my weed under this little Greg's sign right there. Hide my weed there, and then split off the paint down and put it over around the corner while I do a painting. Then if they do come and nick me, they'll only get half the gear, and I'll come and retrieve this and that at a later date. So this is a madness. So that's a fully working petrol station. That's a Greg's right there, that's a camera. But this is a dilapidated, clapped out, burnt out building, and I'm here to paint it. I ain't playing about, no one's saying nothing over on that end. Greg's ain't open, about to lay down some black. Just getting the fill done at this little side road gas station. I can't believe no one's come out to me yet. Not too long now, another 10 minutes, I'll have this piece done. I'll show you a little finished picture. Not too shabby. Oh, I didn't put the fucking chain on him, I need to go back and do that. My phone's just died. It was on like 28%. I think it's because it got cold, but I gotta walk down some real dodgy lanes now. But hopefully, well, what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna fuck about. I'm gonna get to a pub and try to get a taxi from the pub. But this is the piece that I walked all this fucking way to do. There's a couple blemishes, but I'm out of here, man, because the garage owner's already come out and caught me. He said he liked it, but I'm not sure whether he was being a international spy or whatever, so I'm out of here. Now then, Chavers, I'm coming to you in the absolute pitch darkness yet again. It's not Saturday like it was the other day, it's in fact Tuesday. I could have finished this video off yesterday, but I didn't. I'm out here tonight to do it. It was like 80-mile-an-hour winds on Monday, so you must forgive me, but I only filmed one painting for that entire video. I did another one later on in the night with my Afghani brother. Shout out my Afghani brother on the camera. I have my new cameraman, my Afghanistan cameraman. Big up, brother. Nice.
Thank you, bro.
Nice to be acquainted with you. Can I film you?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, come on.
But I don't understand
That's right.
English very well, but I am very happy to find you, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like to help everyone, but you are a good person, like, you know.
Likewise,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Why do you have only one glove? Where's your second glove?
Because my hand is broken, bro.
Shimon, motherfucker. I did another painting. Hopefully I'll pop back to Nottingham soon and be able to film that without it being buffed, or someone else has took a picture of it. We will see. But I am out now to finish. I've got to do 2 more paintings to top the video off, and then I had a little bit of artwork that I'd done some drawings of. I'll throw them in there as a little fucking Brucey bonus. But yeah, well, actually there's going to be 3 paintings. So just down the way there is a painting I need to repair because someone scribbled "suck your mum" on it. Now my artwork tends to have a pretty good shelf life, but this one someone felt the need to write "suck your mum," so I'm gonna go back and repair that. And then just round the corner from that there's a place where I spray painted a Christmas elf last year. I need to, obviously it's not Christmas, paint over that, get rid of that elf. No one wants to see that shit. And then down the river, a 3rd and final spot for the night, and then that'll be enough to wrap up the video. Oh, so here's the first spot of the night. Then just this old piece, it's been standing probably about 1.5 years now, this one has. Someone's kindly written "suck your mother" on it, so I'm just here with the paint to repair it, you know, get it looking nice. Right, so I've got all the colours touched up, bit of grey, bit of skin tone. Luckily it was a perfect match. I weren't 100% sure that it was the same tone, but it was. Sorted his hand out a little bit, tidied up the spliff. Now all I've got to do is outline it in black, and then I think also just to update the piece a little bit, change it up, I'm going to put some gold rim shades on him, you know. Alright, so that's the repair done on this one. I'll get a proper picture off the old piece of shit iPhone 5. Hopefully taking one picture doesn't kill the 40% battery I have left, because I've got another 2 spots I want to paint. Just over there's one, but we'll jump to that in just a second. They even scribbled out my tag, so I'm starting to think it was personal. So this is the elf from the 12 Elves of Spliffmas I did last Christmas, not the one just gone, the one before. If you ain't checked it out, it's a pretty cool video. I just went around and painted elves with spliffs, and this was the upside down cross joint. I did an upside down cross joint and it was with Jesus. This one had the devil on the shoulder, but obviously it's out of theme now, can't be having elves about, it's just tacky. So I'm going to hit this one, clean it up as well. Like I said, it's maintenance tonight, but before we do this one we're going to go do the priority spot, get that sorted out, and then hopefully if we got the time and we don't get no hassle, we'll come sort this out right at the end. Yeah, I'm just strolling down the Cartone Road, nearing the priority spot. You'll see why it's the priority spot when we get there. It's a goddamn mess. I painted it about 2 years ago and God knows what I was fucking thinking, but tonight we're gonna rectify that. We're gonna make it look good, make it look fresh when you're riding down Cartone Road and you're pulling out, you're like, sheesh, you're not like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Big yellow banana split on your wall. See what I'm saying? Here they are again, look, old Skulking Faith. Looks like they had to do a runner midway through outline, but here I am round the corner. That is me. I did that. Under closer inspection it's not terrible. It has got like a kind of cool look to it, but just the fact that I didn't have a black outline for it, and I accidentally went over my man's hand that I also did a backwards hand on, and it's just not sitting well with me. So we're going to do some fresh letters over the top, and we're going to do a fresh character, tighten this thing up a little bit. Here's him. Let's chuck up some of the first lines. not going to film a great deal of this because it's just filler content to make up for the lack of video the other night. But I'll show you, you know, the first couple of lines. Why not? Be rude not to, on it. Right, so that is a wrap. I will get a picture on my phone so you can see it in the full light, but it's not the greatest piece, but it's better than what was there before. And the police here just rolled past me. There's a little black I need to touch up on the right side. I'll do that before I fuck off. But yeah, pretty nice, man. Kind of has like a Chinese vibe to it, this one. Konnichiwa. Alright then, good people, I'm going to tap out right here. I'm going to end the video there. That's enough artwork for you. I was going to get a final piece, but I've gone a bit too heavy on the black. I'm not sure if what I've got left will quite cut it. And plus my mate's got a Cali pack. It's 8 o'clock. He's got a young baby. I need to get there before it's fucking closing hours to smoke some of that Cali pack. On that note, I'm tapping out here. I'm going to give my mate a ring. Much love, good people. I'll see you in the next one. Not too many days away now. I'll get one out real soon for you. I'm a big dosser, but oi, it is what it is, isn't it? Here we have an old mattress. I'm going for the yellow tag to represent the dirty, piss-stained mattress. Put a little. I was gonna go do a third bit of maintenance. I was gonna go do a third bit of maintenance on a Christmas elf. I painted pond round the corner, but fuck it, I'm gonna do a fresh one right here, right about here. Babushka, go, no, go, you.
What are you doing?
No.
What you
No, go. Go. No. Babushka, go.
А что, ты при полиции был здесь?
No. Go. Go.
Вот так весь
Go.
полиция на СССР.
No.
Побег с
Go. 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 No. Babushka, go. I spray painted my hand green. I look like Shrek. God damn.
Just keep me hanging on.